How are you, sir? All right, your appearance?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Sharon Payne, appearing on behalf of Mr. Abdullah Mohammed Al-Ahmed for sentencing.
All right, in your name.
Come out, no.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that you will make a true and accurate translation in these proceedings between the court and the defendant. And your state, what do they call it? Not state certified. Well, they've changed all these names, but you
Sir.
certified as an Arabic interpreter.
Right.
And he speaks Arabic.
Yes.
All right. Sir, what is your name, please? All right, so your client, Ms. Payne, pled to failure to report a property damage accident. That's on count 2, and the leave the scene count 2 was dismissed. He also pled guilty on count 1 to operating while impaired, with the understanding that the operating while intoxicated would be dismissed. Is that all true?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, I just need to check one thing if you can give me a moment. All right, so we have victims, and I just want to make sure that they're not out there or not in here. Is there a Jeremiah Riley out there, Heather, or in here?
No, I have no one on Zoom as victims, Judge.
So no victim has appeared. Restitution, if any, will be handled through civil litigation. Have you had the opportunity, Ms. Payne, to review this report with your client? And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
We did have the opportunity to review the report, Your Honor. We have no additions or corrections to report, and we would urge the court to follow the recommendation of the probation court.
Okay.
Mr. Al-Ahmed has been attending AA every day, Your Honor, since January 30th, and has presented to myself verification of that. He is taking his sobriety seriously. He has been awarded a restricted driver's license until May of 26, and he's disqualified from the truck driving license, the CGL.
I understand. So he's paying quite a price on that. I get it. Okay, well, sir, is there anything you would like to say?
I'm happy and I'm each other.
All right. And you've seen proof he's going every day?
Yes, Your Honor, and I can present that to the
No,
court.
I don't need you to do that. I believe you. 12 months probation, sir. I'm worried about this, though. You had an accident, you left the scene of the accident. You got a prior in 2012. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. You cannot purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I want you to attend AANA 3 times a week until you're in outpatient treatment. Once you get in outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs, and ETGs as follows: bi-weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll then make it monthly. Serve 5 days jail, credit 1. I'll let you serve the 4 on community service, by way of community service. So 32 hours of community service, and I'm going to give you until April 20 to complete that. Pay fines in the amount of $300, costs in the amount of $225. $75 victim's rights fee, $50 justice assessment. The total is $650. You also have to pay a screening fee of $60 for 710. Probation fees of $240 for 950. And then there's an odd figure here, 168. So the total is $1,118, $168 in cost of recovery for a total of $1,118. You may be eligible for early discharge. So if you do everything and there's no violations, in 6 months, you can apply for early discharge. On the fair report, 100 fines, 150 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 375 for 90 days. I'm not placing you on probation on that case. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Again, if you violate, you could get 93 days on the impaired charge. Any questions, Ms. Payne?
No, Your Honor.
Sir, do you have any questions? Can you pay all of this today? Yes? Okay, you can pay this. Nice to see you. So he's gonna go down and pay the fines on these. So it's gonna be what, 375 plus the 1,118. So he's looking at $1,493. He's gonna pay that, and then he's gonna go back down to probation where he'll be instructed. Nice to have you here. Take care. Good luck, sir. Stay out of trouble now. No more. And no contact with the victim either. I did write that on the register, but no contact with the victim. Eric Tarenti Bogaya, Jr., 26F262289.
William Miller, Your Honor.
Nice and loud for me, okay?
William Miller, Your Honor.
All right, so you paid the ticket. You guys talked further, that speeding ticket, which is gonna devastate you.
We did take Kim ran the speeding ticket down there, but she said they weren't in the office, so I'm not sure if they looked.
It's fine, you can keep it, because they're just gonna
Okay.
go ahead, in light of that, it looks like he's gonna just dismiss the no ops charge, so that's what I'm gonna do here. That case is dismissed, you're all set, you gotta slow down, son.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, thank you, have a good day. And as soon as you can work, get a job, good luck. Mr. Crawford, do you have something for me?
I do. I have, Mr. Ganal.
Okay, people against, Nevin Todd Janot, 26R 514412. Good morning, Mr. Crawford.
Good morning, Mayor Michael Crawford, representing Mr. Ganal.
Mr. Janot, your name?
Not drop.
All right, so we have a super drunk. And for purposes of arraignment, how does he wish to proceed?
Steve has to stay and be wait for reading of the charge, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm entering a not guilty plea for arraignment purposes. Now they're going to go ahead and dismiss. They're going to dismiss the super drunk. He's going to plead to impaired driving, and it was a blood draw, so there's going to be $225 in recovery costs. True?
True.
Sir, if you plead guilty to operating while impaired, the 6-month misdemeanor will be dismissed. The possible penalties on this are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service, court costs, or all of those. 4 points would be added to your traffic record. Your license would be suspended or revoked in accordance with your record, and your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights on the advice of rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. You have any questions before I ask you how you plead?
No, sir.
To the charge operating while impaired, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on December 27 of 25 at 10:39 p.m. on I-75 near Woodruff in Rockwood?
Yes, sir.
Did you drink alcohol prior to that?
Yes.
What did you drink and how much did you drink?
It was about, like 7 to 8 beers.
I'm sorry?
7 to 8 beers.
And was your ability to operate the motor vehicle impaired due to the consumption of the alcohol?
I believe it was.
In what way? Why were you pulled over by the police?
Speeding.
You think you were speeding at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes, sir.
Did you take a breathalyzer or you took a blood draw, right? Counsel, were the results 0.194 and you so stipulate that was accurate for purposes of the plea?
So stipulated.
Are you on probation or parole, Mr. Janone?
Currently, no, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Please accept it. He's got a prior in 18. That's not good. And he had a pretty high blood draw here. You gotta use your head, son.
Yes, sir.
I'm debating if I need to order a sober link. To be honest with you, I'm accepting the plea of impaired driving, dismissing the super drunk.
Well, Your Honor, I don't think it would be appropriate for a sober in my client in this case. He was under a little bit of stress, he made a bad decision. He's a sole caretaker for his grandmother who was very, very sick and was upset and just drinking too much. This is not a regular thing for him.
Well, he had this, and it was not an operating while intoxicated or impaired. It was the minor zero tolerance back in 18. I'll give you $1,000 personal bond. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. My court officer is going to give you an AA form. You have to go in person at least twice a week. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come to court, you have to bring the form with you. I'm ordering a screening and assessment. You'll be screened and assessed today. You'll come back for sentencing. We're going to do that one, Heather.
That will be March 19th at 8:30.
Young man, where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Rockwood?
I did.
All right, so we have a court to school program. I want you to keep in mind, is that the 26th or 7th?
The 26th.
Would you run in and ask Amy if she's heard from the principal yet as to when it starts?
She has not. I asked her this morning and she has not heard back yet.
How to handle that then. I'd love to have you in my court to school program. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be more embarrassing than doing it here where you have 20 or 40 people or whatever, or 9 people sitting in the court, in the audience.
Mm.
You'd be its shoemate, okay, in Gibraltar. You don't have to do it. If you choose to do it toward any jail, and I'm not going to send you to jail on this unless you violate, toward any jail, court work, or community service, I'll give you a day of credit. Is this your mother?
That is my mother.
You didn't see you upset her. Can't be doing this stupid kind of junk. It kills the parents more than the... At any rate, you don't have to do it. I'd appreciate it if you do it. I'm not going to treat you worse. I promise you that. Whether you tell me I want to do it or I don't want to do it, but you're going to get a day's credit. So it's up to you.
Yeah. I could do that.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to schedule it for March the 26th at 8 a.m. Mr. Crawford, you're good that day?
Yeah, I'll get into it.
And listen, I want you to get his number.
Yep.
And I want you to call the court.
Okay.
And Mr. Janot, I don't want you to lose sight of this. We don't know what time. Right now, I'm going to tentatively say be there at 8. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But you stay in touch with your lawyer. He will know in the next week. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'm giving you the personal bond. Did you get your AA sheet? You can start that.
Yes, yes.
All right. Do you work?
I do.
Where?
I'm a manager at Jeff's for Jeff's Pizza.
All right. You graduated, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. Good luck to you. Go down the hall, get your notice, and then go over to probation where you'll fill out a questionnaire. That's the screening and you'll be interviewed. That's the assessment, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day. Thank you. Good luck. Is it Bogia?
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that.
I say it wrong every time too, Judge. So,
All right, what are we, so I signed your order. We're gonna adjourn this a couple weeks, right?
yes, Judge.
What do you have, Heather?
We could do Tuesday, March 3rd, or we could do Thursday, March 19th.
You know, lawyers will always take the second day, right? March 3rd would be great. Can you
I
do,
can't do March 3rd.
Why?
Judge.
right,
I am flying back and forth that.
we'll take the 19th, but that's it. If it doesn't resolve, I gotta set it for trial, okay?
Of course, Judge.
March 19th at 8:30, is that good?
That works, Judge.
I may have
Oh.
I'm supposed to start a trial on the 16th. That might bleed over, but it shouldn't. So should be done by the 17th, maybe the 18th, but it should be done by the 19th.
All right, March 19th, 8:30. If it bleeds over, then I'm gonna have to have you come in the afternoon, okay?
Oh, of course, Judge.
I signed your order. You can go down the hall. We'll give you a copy of the order and you're all set.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Is your client, let me ask a question here.
Of course.
All right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge.
All right. Jessica Lynn Anaya. 25R 254 240 25R 514 1188. Okay,
Judge,
I'm gonna ask you-
I'm showing a warrant for her. So I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
ask-
somebody pull it.
I'm gonna ask you to throw your gum in that garbage over here, okay? What in the world's going on in this case? What happened on this? Your name? Did you not show up for your pre-sentence report?
I was just here.
I'm not sure what, what's that?
The 8th, the 5th, one of those days. I was here, and then you had me come back.
I don't know what this is up for, Heather.
I am looking, Judge.
Oh, boy.
I have her scheduled for. I have a pretrial in for today.
Sadie call you on it more?
I'm gonna have to look at this. I ordered a pre-sentence report on file 25R 254 240. Did you go and meet with probation when you had when you were in court on February 5th?
No, you just told me to go and get my fingerprints done, the Rockwood.
And I also told you to go over to probation.
No, you didn't tell me I would have went to probation. You just said go down to, get, a paper to have them for my fingerprints.
I wrote it down. I can't imagine not saying it, but it's possible I made a mistake. Find out from probation what's going on that. I think I'm gonna just send her over there, Heather, if you could just let me know.
Okay, Judge, I do have her file coming down with the warrant also.
Get other,
That last time you lifted both of those and something.
if you show up for court, you don't have one.
I'm here on the 8th, I mean, 5th.
Listen. If it's going on.
Okay, I got in. I'm sorry, Judge.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Kayla Renee Florios, 20F 234-1028.
Good morning, Jeff. Dion Patriot, 8237A on behalf of Ms. Taylor Florio.
I don't have a defective equipment. Did that go into hang on, did that go into default?
No, Your Honor. So the prosecutor agreed to dismiss the no proof of insurance and she would be responsible to the defendant.
Yeah, but I don't even have a no insurance file here. She must have paid it or went into default on it. Oh, yes.
Hey,
you know, I mean, I pick up these files and it's like, why are we dealing with the case in 2026 that happened in 2020?
So, Your Honor, there was an address change, some.
Address change. I'm so sick of hearing address changes. That's all I hear from people. I moved. I forgot. I didn't have a ride. What? I'm not gonna go start changing convictions that were entered 5 years ago. I'm sorry. If you want to take this back to him, that's fine, but I'm not gonna pull out, have them take out an abstract for no proof. She was in default on it 5 years ago when she didn't bother showing up, and then set it aside and enter a defective equipment. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm sorry. You can take it back to Mr. Cayley, tell him I said that. And you guys can come up with whatever else you're gonna come up with, but you need to show up. You know what I'm saying? Yes?
Yes. So not even the allowing?
I'll do the allowing, but I'm not gonna change a conviction that's been sitting on in her abstract since 2020 or 21. And now have them undo that, added defective equipment. I mean, she just ignored the court. Address change. You get a ticket handed to you. Address change. What does an address change have to do with anything? Have a seat, young lady. Joseph Michael Lyon, 26B 149926B.
Good morning, Judge Deanna TOP 82378 on behalf of Mr. Joseph Lyon.
Mr. Lyon, your name?
Joseph Michael Arnold.
All right, so does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
Not guilty, pleas entered. I'll give him a $100 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. He's another one that didn't show up. I heard this address change thing from him too. I get tired of it. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We can do March 3rd, Heather.
No, this one's a Brownstown case, Judge. So that date, sorry, I lost my sheet here. We
Take it.
can do March 25th
Okay. So
at
that'll give
9
you-
o'clock.
that'll give you plenty of time to take care of everything, okay?
Yes.
March 25th at 9 o'clock. I'm giving him a personal bond of $100. Again, you cannot leave the state without consent. You can violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go down the hall and we'll give you your notice. Andrew Joseph Ellis Webb, 26B 82402 A, B, and C.
Deanna TOP 82378 on behalf of Mr. Webb. State your name.
Andrew Webb.
All right, so for purposes of arraignment, does he stand mute, waive formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
Not guilty, pleas entered. Can you tell me what kind of a dog this was?
American Bulldog.
And was this with the, Ms. Patillo, I'm just asking the allegation. Was this dog on dog, dog on person allegedly, you know? Allegedly.
The judge, I'm not sure.
All right.
Dog's a person. Mistake.
What's that?
Dog's a person. Somebody's arm, and there's photos of somebody's arm that's
Okay.
related. Okay.
I'm gonna give him $1,000 personal bond, but your dog is to remain in your residence. Fenced in area. Okay? In your backyard, I should say, a fenced in area, backyard. Or on a leash. Equipped with a muzzle. And accompanied by a suitable adult. Okay? You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. No contact with the victim, no contact with prosecution witnesses. You cannot leave the state without consent. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. If you want a lawyer going forward, you're gonna have to fill out a petition for one. Where do you work at?
I work for Walbridge, out of Marshall, Michigan.
So you probably can afford your own lawyer, right?
Yeah, good. Yes.
'Cause I can't get you a court appointed if you're working, I mean, you're making good money. So I can't give you a court appointed after the first appearance. If you want to fill out a petition, you can, but if you're working for Walbridge, it's very, 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 very unlikely that I'm going to appoint you one. I need a date on this, Heather.
It goes into warrants.
This is for Andrew Webb, correct, Judge?
Correct.
We do have Brownstown also on March 19th. We could do 9:00.
At 9:00, March 19th at 9 a.m. So you go down the hall, get your notice.
Judge, I also want to make you aware, he's neighbors with the individuals that this happening with. I don't think there's any bad blood between the two. So the no contact, I just don't want to set him up for failure because I believe they do communicate.
I'll make it no assault of abusive or intimidating behavior toward the victim, okay? I'll do that for you. All right? Best of luck. You are all set. And I'm having pleas of denials on the other one. How you doing there, Ms. Heisley?
We have Guriel, who is present in the court.
This is the parents.
Yes,
You know what you're doing to your parents by doing this stupid nonsense? I'm serious. Your name?
Ethan Guriel.
Can't be doing this, son. You're not even legally able to drive yet. These scare me. I got an 18-year-old kid here with a 1, 2, 3, and that's a great indicator that you're going to have a drinking problem if you don't already have one. Go ahead. Tell me what you want to say. Is everything in this report accurate?
Yes, it is, Judge. My client and I have read and reviewed the pre-sentence evaluation. It is truthful and accurate. Judge, I'd like to say a few words on behalf of my client.
Sure.
Your Honor, I would bet on Ethan from this point forward going through life. I would bet on him. I would take him as my own son, and I'm going to tell you why. 4 years, straight A's, letter, sophomore, junior, senior in football. He works at Groveland for 2 years at night, works for the city of Rockwood in the day. He's been doing this for a couple years. He has got an excellent support group with his parents. He has received numerous academic awards, numerous athletic awards. His past record is the best indicator of his future. I know that this is troubling, but I would consider this a glitch. I would consider this a fluke. His parents have been in my office 3 years. He seems to have congealed, has.
What do you mean 3 years?
Pardon me?
What do you mean 3 years?
3 years he's been working?
I thought you said his parents have been in my office.
No, 3 times. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Judge, when he sits with his parents, I can just tell he has the utmost respect. I see so many young kids, they don't want to learn from adults. They're almost like you're harassing them when they are being told things and instructed. I've had the perception that before me, he is completely comfortable with his mom and dad, and that indicates to me that he's been raised well. Judge, you indicate you wanted him to go to AA. He's been to AA 5 times. Your Honor, today he tells me no one told him to do this. He's been to counseling 3 times locally. So I'm empathetic about his future. I'm understanding. I know the pressure that they are under. It's not legitimate, but this young man has performed not because he knew he was going to be in court February 19th, 2026, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. He's been performing stellar because he knew he had a future. It was in his heart to perform. He's got great study habits. You don't get those type of study habits because you're going to go to court 2026 and impress a judge. You get those or you perform that way because it's inert in you. It's who you really are. So those type of grades, that type of behavior, it is not fabricated to impress a judge. But I can tell you we cannot ignore it. So I am concerned I've had very sincere conversations with him about the junctures in life, the times in life, 8, 9, 10, 12 years from now, whether you're gonna go left or right at that moment. I think he's gonna make the right decision. So we've read the recommendation, Your Honor. I wanted to say these things because I know you're not aware of them, his performance. I bring up the athletic and the academics because I kind of lived that life, my two. We both went to law school, except we know how hard it is. He's going to perform just as well in that environment. Your Honor, we ask you to adopt the recommendation. We do believe it's fair. I know he's underage. I wouldn't expect you not to give him 10 months of probation. He's paying back his parents for all the expenses. Judge, and just one last thing. He's going on vacation with his mom and dad. They're going March 26th through April 5th. They're traveling as a family. They are going out of the country. They've already purchased way before this case even started.
Where are they going?
They're going to Mexico. I can't let his prior performance go unnoticed to your we're asking the court.
I'm not going to say he can leave the state to go to Mexico. I am saying he can leave the state between March 26th and April 5th. It scares me when we start going to other countries. You get a drunk driving, you can't even go to Canada. I'm not going to be responsible for somebody not being able to get back here. I don't have a problem with him leaving the state, but you guys are going to have to check on whether there's going to be any issues. You got it?
I didn't hear the last part. I got to check on.
You got to make sure that there's not going to be any issues. I don't think there is.
Right.
But I'm not going to say somebody can leave the state to go to Mexico and then have somebody tell me he got detained in Mexico because he's on probation here. I just don't get into that, you know?
I understand.
So I'll let him leave the state between those dates of March
Got it.
26th and April 4th, I think you said, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying till the 5th.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, okay.
So there's some mitigating factors in all of this, not about the event, but his
But that,
path
you
going
know,
forward.
and I don't want him to make, he looks scared to death, and I don't want you to be scared. You're not going to jail today, okay? That's not the issue. If you're doing that well, you're risking your future by doing things like this. I'm just telling you. You go to law school, you'll be, I'm not saying you're going to go to law school, but if you did, you're going to be answering about this. You're going to be answering about this in 7 or 8 years. And that's what bothers me is when young kids don't understand there's real consequences to their actions. I don't want you to go home and think you're a bad person. You're not a bad person. But you got to make sure you don't do things like this. Your parents would have been glad to pick you up.
Yes, Your Honor.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it, that just, all right. What are you going to do next year?
Go to college or trade school.
All right. Do you want to say anything here?
I apologize for my behavior. It's been a large learning lesson and won't happen again.
All right. Just relax. You're all right. Okay? It's 12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're going to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs. I'm going to make it bi-weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll then make it monthly. No kratom, no poppy seeds, no CBD oils. Those are all prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I want you to go to AANA at least once a week until you're in outpatient treatment. Once you get in outpatient, you don't have to attend AA or NA. Attend the Victims Impact Panel. Again, subject to what I said, you can leave the state between March 26th and April the 5th. I just can't justify community service under these circumstances. 4 days jail credit, 1 serve 3. I'll let you serve those on our court work program. Uh, 3 days court work, there's a $35 a day charge for that for a total of 105, okay? You do all this, you're eligible for early discharge. You could be off probation in 6 months if you do everything, and you don't have any violations within the preceding 90 days. So you can apply after 6 months if you've got everything done. Fines 300, cost 200. We go a little light. You're a kid. 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 6 1/4. Screening fee 60 for 685. Probation fees are 240 for 925. You have cost of recovery of 150. That makes it 1,075. But you do have your court work program fees, $1,180. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal and 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. You have the right. I mean, I don't need your parents to pay this. I'd almost rather set you up on a payment plan. You got me? Whatever you want to do.
It can be paid today. It can be paid today, Judge. I went over
He's going to
there.
pay them back. Listen, don't, you know, you seem like a nice kid. I shouldn't say look like one. You seem like one, and I can tell you're torn up, but you're going to be fine. Just don't do this again. This is the last criminal contact you should have. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, so I'll pay it now. I'll meet with probation. I really wish you well. Thanks for coming, you guys. That tells me a lot.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, are we ready with, you tell me when I'm going to call these other ones, Heather. I'm sorry, the case with, the gentleman in custody with Ms. Medina.
Okay, they're
Uh,
all in the breakout room with the
Okay,
prosecutor.
that's fine. Kayla Renee Florios, 20F2341028. So,
Judge,
yeah, I don't mind this. I want you to understand. If this was 3 months ago, that'd be a little different. Okay, your appearance?
DM, TOP 82378, on behalf of Kayla Florio.
All right, so your name, ma'am?
Kayla Florio.
So she's gonna plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, but no proof of insurance will stay in effect, and the suspend will be dismissed, true?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you do that, young lady, the possible penalties here are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial. Do you understand that?
yes.
If you charge allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you in control of a motor vehicle, a 2008 Ford that was being operated on Deer Creek Drive
Yes,
near North Aztec Circle in Flat Rock, October 6th of 20?
yes,
And you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed or suspended or revoked, and was that you?
yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
I don't know the difference.
Hold on.
Well, are you on probation to any court? Do you
Oh,
have,
am I on it? Oh, sorry, no,
and you've not been convicted of a felony?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
no,
Please accept it.
yes.
The suspend's dismissed. All right, counsel, what do you have to say? Anything?
Yes, Judge, she is employed. She has 2 kids. She is eligible to get her license back. She just has to walk into Secretary of State. You get it? I think she may have to pay a reinstatement fee, but she is eligible to have her license.
And she posted a 2010% bond, so she posted 200, so 180 of that will apply.
Yes.
Okay? Anything else, young lady, you want to say?
I'm sorry, don't need enough to do.
100 fines, 115 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. Attorney fees are 40, totals 380, or 60 days in jail, okay? So, 380 or 60 days, you have 180 to apply. Do you have the other 200 or not?
Yeah, I can get it all.
All right, you pay it all now and you're all set, and I wish you well. Good luck. Don't be doing this and ignoring courts again. You want to agitate a judge, at least this one. You do that kind of stuff. I'm serious. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Do I have, Diamond Gee here? All right, come on up here, man. This is People Against Diamond Mercedes Geese, 22B 141007. Your name?
Diamond G.
I am sorry. I know. All right. Why weren't you here on February the 3rd, young lady?
Get the numbers. And I have like a follow-up with the email. I didn't think it was, she didn't show me, so. But she said something.
I'm going to go ahead and arraign you on the charge. I'll give you a lawyer if you want. You are charged with violation probation. They think that you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered as set forth in count 1. You understand the charge?
Yes,
Count 2, that you failed to attend, or I'm sorry, failed to provide written verification of attending and completing outpatient treatment. Say that you failed to attend treatment as recommended. Do you understand the charge?
yeah,
You have 9 prior technical violations, which means you could be incarcerated on this for the maximum provided by law, which is 93 days. Do you understand that?
yeah,
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here?
yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
yes.
All right. I'm going to give you a lawyer, okay? We're going to give you a lawyer unless you tell me, Judge, I want to represent myself. That's up to you.
I have one.
You took- Who was it?
I have no idea. She didn't check in on me, so.
Just told me about sitting.
Who was it? What do you look like?
He has a haircut. I'm sorry.
I have a
It
haircut
might,
too. It
Judge,
wasn't me.
it might be our MIDC, which I believe might be Corey today.
All right. We'll find who your lawyer is. I'm entering a not guilty plea. All right?
Okay.
And then when he's ready and you're ready, we'll go from there.
What's more than praying on behalf of Miss P. Miss P, police station, full name for the record.
Diamond G.
What's she going to do?
Your Honor, speaking with my client, they are prepared to waive any sort of contested hearing under guilty to the allegations.
Can you call in Beth, Sadie? If you plead guilty here, ma'am, you understand again that your probation could be revoked and you could be incarcerated for the maximum provided by law with credit for any time served. You understand that?
Yeah.
Did you sign an advice of rights form here today and read it and understand it? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Count 1, that you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered. How do you plead?
Yes.
Did you fail to pay your fines and costs as ordered?
Yes.
Count 2, that you failed to attend and complete outpatient treatment. How do you plead? Did you fail to attend and complete outpatient treatment?
Yeah.
I believe it was to provide proof.
Well, it says she has failed to attend treatment as recommended as well.
Right.
But I'll ask it that way. Did you fail to provide written verification of attending and completing outpatient treatment?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you attend and complete outpatient treatment?
Yeah.
Have you provided proof yet?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Why in the world hasn't she provided proof?
She was under the impression that her counselor had provided that proof.
Did she bother calling the counselor? I mean, she wasn't.
And in regards to paying $200.
I don't want to talk about the fines. That fines, forget the fines. No. I want to know why she hasn't gotten proof.
She was under the impression that it was sent in by her counselor, her probation officer.
When did you complete it?
I'm still going. I go every Friday as well, but I can't provide proof. I just walked in today on the warrant. It was a warrant.
Ms. Wild, your name?
Elizabeth Busquishon, Your Honor.
Do we have any proof that she completed treatment or is attending treatment?
She is actually non-compliant with her treatment. She isn't attending as she should. She has not attended any groups. It's been an ongoing issue since previous violations. And she attends roughly once a month treatment as far as the individual when she should be attending weekly. It is something I've addressed with Ms. Gee as well. But as of my last letter from the Guidance Center, it's dated January 30th. She attended one individual session on January 30th. No sessions, no group sessions were attended. And again, she did not attend weekly as well.
Thought I remembered that. And I thought you told me last time you could provide proof, but I don't have any proof. All I got is this letter that says you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
It's just came up.
Placed you on probation in July of 24, right?
Yes.
Well, why are you making this so hard? This has been a war with you to get you to do it. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Tell me what the issue is. What am I not seeing here? This is your opportunity to tell me why this has been such a struggle with you. There's nobody, are you looking for somebody in the courtroom?
You know, just no question. Your brother was here. I told my probation officer this what that's going on with my daughter. That I didn't want to discuss.
Well, we don't have to, and we're on YouTube right now, so I don't want you to talk about that. Go off YouTube.
Like an evidence.
All right, counsel, for purposes of arraignment, does she stand mute and waive formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm entering a not guilty plea, and I'm gonna give her a $1,000 personal bond. No alcohol, no marijuana, or illegal controlled substances. Do you understand that? Also, you cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You look like you want to say something.
I do, Your Honor.
She's got a medical marijuana card.
No,
Okay.
no. Taking the liberty to talk to probation because the prosecutor or the client takes some testing. They say there's a referral that's necessary, so you might suggest that you make as part of a bond condition that she be tested by her next hearing. That way they can make a referral and she can go to the reliable testing source that the prosecutor will acknowledge the results of. Pardon for the adjournment, Your Honor.
Yeah. He wants me to order a test.
He wants her to have testing for the next hearing to show that her status. And he wants her to go to some reliable place, not a CPS. I suggest that we use probation because they obviously have top-notch resources that they use. They need referrals. So they suggested,
I don't have a problem.
and as part of the bond,
I'll do that if that's what you guys want. Who am I to stand in the way? No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're to test weekly. Do you understand that, ma'am? You are to test weekly, defendant to test weekly. You'll set up weekly testing with probation right now, okay? And we're gonna give you a new court date. And that will be on
March 4th at 10 o'clock.
March 4th at 10 o'clock in the morning, okay? That'll be your new pretrial date. Do you work, ma'am? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
When did you last work?
I have my own business, but it's not good.
All right.
thank you, Your Honor.
You can fill out your petition for court appointed. Thank you. I'll be right with you, Ms. Bozajoy. People against, Novotny. Justin Timothy Novotny, 26W841392 A, B, and C. And could I have Charles Glenn seated at this table over here? Charles Glenn at the table, Mr. Novotny, Mr. Novotny, your name?
State your name for the record.
Justin Bonner.
Michael Crawford, representing the defendant.
Does he stand mute and waive formal reading?
Yes.
And now there's going to be a plea to no ops with the suspend and expired plate to be, and no proof of insurance to be dismissed, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. If you plead to no operator's license on person, I'm going to dismiss all remaining charges. The possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person, how do you plead?
Not guilty. We're guilty.
It's up to you.
You take responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously pleading guilty, sir.
Yes.
To the charge, no valid operator's license on person. How do you plead?
No license.
No license on your person. How do you plead to that
Guilty.
charge? Were you operating a motor vehicle on February 3 of 26 at 3:13 in the morning on Western I-75 in Woodhaven?
Yes.
Did you have a valid operator's license on your person?
No.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accept it to no ops. Suspends dismissed. The other charges are dismissed. Anything, counsel? Tell me he has a valid plate, valid registration and everything now.
Well, he does, Your Honor, but he's not operating that vehicle anymore. He's got a buyer for it. He's just watching his hands today.
Yeah, it's not my car.
Whose car is it?
Megan's. But, we're selling it. Sorry, we got a buyer, let's go buy it.
You do?
Yeah.
Boy, these prosecutors are getting awful generous in my old age, I should say. You know that? I'm just telling, whatever. I don't, you know what? All right, what else do you want to say? Anything else, anybody, before I sentence?
No, Your Honor.
Sir, anything?
No.
You gotta have insurance on a car. It's a 1-year misdemeanor under state law to not have insurance on a car. 100 fines. 160 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 385 or 90 days. He can pay that now?
No, Your Honor. What we propose, if he be allowed to pay $20 on February 27th,
Where does he work?
I do, everything.
285 by the 27th?
$200.
200, it's say.
And 100 every 2 weeks starting March the 13th.
All right, I'll do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So 200 and then, I'm sorry, my apologies.
200 on the 27th.
Right,
And then 100 every 2 weeks starting March the 13th.
100 bi-weekly beginning March the 13th, okay? All right, you're all set. Good luck. If you need more time, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay? Charles Pierre Glenn, 26W841171 A, B, and C. All right. Your name, sir?
Charles Glenn.
Mr. Crawford, your
I'm
appearance?
Joe Crawford, representing Mr. Glenn.
All right, so there's going to be a dismissal of all the charges once the defendant pleads to disorderly person on the R&O, correct?
That is correct.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yeah.
If you plead to that charge, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand and advise the rights form here today?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
To the charge of disorderly person, how do you plead?
Yes.
Were you at or near 22409 West Road in Woodhaven, January 9 of 26 at 11:22 p.m.?
Yes.
And what did you do?
I was, on my way home. I was ordering to get back to my car and I kept walking.
I'm sorry?
Told to get back to my car.
You got out of your car? Just talk to me.
I wasn't in my car, but I was told to get in my car. I kept walking.
Sir, is it true that police engaged you on this particular evening in question?
Yeah.
Then, when you were outside of your car, did they inform you that they wanted to conduct an investigation and order you to get back in your car?
Yes.
And did you refuse to get back?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
Okay, so you're on probation in that case?
Yeah.
Where's that at? You understand by pleading guilty here, this would be deemed a violation of that probation. That probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction. You already been accepted into the program?
Yes,
You're in front of Judge Hess. Yes?
yes,
When were you accepted into the program? Was it before or after this date?
back, so,
Okay. So you understand this would be deemed a violation of that probation, and that probation could be revoked and you could be incarcerated on that charge, true?
yes,
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
no,
You still wish to plead guilty?
yes,
Please accept it. To disorderly. On motion of the prosecutor, the remaining charges, R&O, improper turn and obstructed vision are all dismissed. Anything, Mr. Crawford?
Nothing, Your Honor. I just like to put this behind him. He understands that he could have responded better in that circumstance and will in the future. He's a hardworking guy. He works in the community, works down at Woodhaven staff.
Got a good job like that.
He didn't want to jeopardize things. He's like, get the
Why would you walk away from a police officer like that?
I was just trying to go.
Trying to go home.
He just got off work. He was a little irritable. It was a long day and he responded to it. Just got home.
That's probably a better way to put it, right? Anything else, Mr. Glenn? 100 fines, 180 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. 405 attorney fees are 40, 445 or 90 days. That won't put you on probation. Can you pay all that today?
No, Your Honor.
He's making good money at Ford. What do you make? 32 bucks an hour? 33?
Something like that.
He's proposing to pay $200 every 2 weeks. Remember that started?
Today.
He can pay $200 today and every 2 weeks thereafter to the balance.
200 today. And I'll just give you until March the 12th to pay the rest. How's that? You can cut it up however you want. That's 22 days. Is that sufficient?
Yes.
If you need more time, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I can give you an extension. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Crawford. Good luck, sir. Stop doing that now. All right, Leslie Bozajor versus Cynthia Hernandez. Come on up here, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
This is 2504922. Your name?
Leslie Bozajor.
I thought about this. And I just don't know what to do. I'm going to be honest with you. This isn't good enough to me for a security agreement. I'm going to give you a judgment. We're going to give her a judgment on this claim and delivery case, Jennifer. I'm going to ask you to fill all that out. Oh, you got it. See? Ms. Hernandez did not. I'm going to find no genuine issue as to any material fact. And I'm simply going to give you $2,000 plus your filing and service fees. It looks like you paid $170 in filing and motion fee, right? Did you have to pay anything for a processor?
55.
So that's $225 in costs. Is that true or false?
Sure.
I'm gonna fill out this judgment. If you want to go talk to a lawyer and if the lawyer thinks there's some other avenue, I'll be happy to entertain a motion to reconsider. This is the best I could come up with. After 21 days, then you can come in here and talk to the staff. If she hasn't paid you, we're going to mail this to her. You should mail this to her. You should demand payment. I wouldn't say anything else. And then after 3 weeks, you can come in here and we can hire a court officer to go out and execute on the property. That's my best answer to this resolution in the future. Get a lawyer.
Okay.
Don't do things like this on your own. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. I really am. I just think you know, that's just my, best I can.
Yeah, it was messed up from the get.
And the problem is she isn't gonna be collectible, so you're almost gonna have to attach an asset.